Hey, this is Archbishop Thomas Henry. Come to you again today just to talk about a couple of things today that I brought with me. This piece of garment that you see in my hand, let me see if I can get it out right. This piece of garment here is called a pallium. Pallium. Usually the bottom of the pallium is made of silk, and there's usually a weight inside the bottom of the pallium. This weight holds the silk, holds the pallium down. Then the pallium has two crosses, as you can see, on both tassels. Two crosses. And then on the pallium itself are two more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 crosses. The number of crosses actually depends. The current usage of the pallium, there are 6 crosses. At one time there was 7, one time there was 8, and even at one time there was 10 and even 5. But the current usage is to have 6. This particular pallium is what you call the Y-shaped pallium. It's Y-shaped because when you put it on, it's the front and the back looks like a Y. This is the Y-shaped pallium. And like I said, usually this is worn in what you call, some people call celebration attire. This particular pallium is worn in celebration attire. There's usually a pin here, and a pin back there. Those pins now are ceremonial. In the former days, the pin was worn to actually hold the pallium in place. Today, the pins are merely ceremonial. Like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At one time, there was this particular pallium someone made for me. Like I said, usually this is silk, and it usually has a weight in it. And then the back part silk too has a weight in it that holds the pallium, pretty much weigh it down. So you see the Y shape. So it's 2 Y's connected. Going from this pallium is reserved for metropolitans, specifically metropolitan archbishops that from the Western Church. There are rules to wearing the pallium. Number 1, no more than in a gathering of bishops, all archbishops do not wear their palliums. Usually what happens is, say for instance, there's a service, like in the Roman Catholic Church, there's a service usually on the Feast of St. Peter and Paul, where the pallium is given to new archbishops. And what happened is that the Pope and only the new archbishops, once he has given them the pallium, will don the pallium in the same service. After that time, the archbishops only wear the pallium in their own ecclesiastical province. For example, I am Archbishop Thomas Henry. I am the Archbishop Metropolitan of the Congress of the Apostolic Communion Church, Archbishop Primus, still a metropolitical role for the Congress. That means that as it relates to the Congress, whenever I go anywhere where the Congress is represented, where the Congress is holding a meeting, if I go anywhere that is an Apostolic Communion meeting, I wear the pallium when I'm in celebration attire. When I am in celebration attire, but in someone else's meeting that is not a part of the Congress, nor part of the Apostolic Communion of Churches, then I take this off and don't wear this, and I am only in celebration attire. You understand? This is not meant to be worn as a sign of my archbishopric everywhere I go, because everywhere is not my jurisdiction. There are some people who have reinterpreted this to try to do that, but they take away from the beauty and the meaning of this, because this represents, when I don't wear it in another metropolitan jurisdiction, it shows that I respect him. It shows that I recognize I don't have jurisdiction there. So, I'm Coab. Nobody else comes to Coab with this on. They will be kindly asked to remove this. Why? Because you don't have metropolitical jurisdiction among the Congress. You don't have metropolitical jurisdiction among the Apostolic Communion of Churches. Now, if I go to their jurisdiction, I would not wear this. Because why? I don't have metropolitical jurisdiction. I don't care if I am bestowing the pallium on another prelate. It has to be an apostolic communion service, or it has to be a Congress service for me to wear my pallium. Because if I come to your jurisdiction, you invite me to bestow the pallium on you. I must either come as representing the Congress, and the Congress is doing this under your auspices, or, watch this, or I leave this home, or I can bring this and just not wear it and have this somewhere to represent my position, my role, but I'm not allowed to wear it in another jurisdiction. Why? Because I don't have no bishop outside of Rome claims universal jurisdiction. Well, they shouldn't, because we're not popes. So the pallium is not for everybody. It's not for every place. If, say for instance, if we in the Apostolic Communion was to sanction other metropolitans among us, I highly doubt that would be the case. But if we do sanction other metropolitans among us, then I have the right to bestow upon them the pallium. They can't wear it everywhere. They can only wear it within their provincial area. Right now, the whole ACC is one province, where I am the Archbishop Metropolitan and all that. We do have apostles with us. We do have bishops and all that. But right now, I'm the Archbishop Metropolitan, and the only one that is allowed to wear this in our province. But if we divided up the communion into multiple provinces, then each provincial, as Archbishop Metropolitan, get a chance to wear this. If I bestow this upon them. You follow what I'm saying? That means when I'm in their jurisdiction, I can wear this and they can wear this. But when I can wear this all over the Apostolic Communion Church. They can only wear theirs in their particular province. We only have one province right now in the Apostolic Communion Churches. So that's the pallium. Another thing I have here that I want to show to you is this is not a tippet. This is a stole. Stole. This represents your priestly and preaching authority. The stole usually is worn around the neck. I have a tendency, because I don't robe up all the time and vest all the time, that if I don't vest, I will wear a stole, especially when I'm celebrating communion and any of the rites of the church. If I don't vest, because normally I'm in civic attire, and so if I'm in civic attire and I'm not vesting, I will wear a stole. This is a stole. This is a smaller stole. This stole came with the particular chasuble that we wear at the Congress. This particular stole is red. Red is the color of the martyrs and apostles, and the color for the Holy Spirit. Usually from Pentecost until what they call White Sunday or Trinity Sunday, red is worn. And then after that, you wear green. We do red at the Congress because we have decreed that the Congress, week of the Congress, is a new Pentecost among us, and sanctioned the red to be worn. The stole comes in white, it comes in red, it comes in gold, it comes in purple, it even comes in black, comes in green. And you wear the color stole based on the liturgical season of the time. The liturgical season. This is a stole. Usually when you preach, usually you will wear a minimum of an alb and a stole. Some of you wear the cassock. So the cassock and the stole. Or the cassock, the stole, and the surplice. Not surplice, surplice. Not surplus, but surplice. Some people pronounce surplice, but it's not surplice, it's surplice. And so, here we go. This is a stole. This is the pallium. Everybody don't wear this. Regular bishops don't wear this. But bishops, archbishops, priests, presbyters, elders, and even deacons. If a deacon wore this, he would wear it, and usually it would go over, trying to make sure I had the right shoulder. It goes over and under. And it's pinned. So the deacon, when the deacon wears the stole, over the left shoulder, under the right shoulder, and it's pinned. So it hangs down. Represent the servant. I'm a servant. I have girded myself. I am a servant. So I wear this. One other thing about the stole, the older tradition for priests, presbyters, elders is not to hang the stole, but to wear the stole crossed and then tucked inside the rope cincher. Anyways, I'm through. God bless you. I hope you learned something today. Tune in. We got more videos to come.